Hi YouTube, it's BSG talk about psyllium husks and my day of eating whatever I wanted to eat. They go together, those two things. On July 14th, I started taking psyllium husks for constipation issues, and I feel amazing. I mean, I did not realize how slowly everything was moving and how miserable I felt until I started taking the psyllium husks and everything was moving like it should. And so exit Melanie, thank you. I don't even know if she watches my videos, but thank you. My digestive system says thank you. I feel incredible. So if you have an issue with constipation, I would strongly encourage you to give it a try. I started out taking 2 capsules in the morning and 2 capsules at night. I can't take the loose stuff. That's just gross to me. So I take it in capsules. Anyway, 2 capsules in the morning, 2 at night. That's actually too much for my system. I don't need that much. So I take 2 in the morning, and then that day I also decided that I was going to allow myself to eat whatever I wanted. I have not done that since surgery, and I've tried different things, and I've discovered that I can eat pretty much anything I want to except bread. Bread does not agree with me really at all. Tortillas are okay, but bread with yeast in it that's, you know, soft and poofy, not so much. I don't like it. I don't like how it makes me feel, which is fine because I don't need bread. Okay, so went to the movies with my kids, bought a package of Twizzlers, 2 servings, okay? The sugar content in that is really high. I can't tell you how much it is, but it's way too much sugar at one time. But that isn't what bothered me. What bothered me was the sugar crash. I felt fine until about an hour after I had eaten it, and I guess my blood sugar just plummeted, and I felt really shaky and lightheaded and sick to my stomach and clammy. So I started feeling that way, and we made our way over to McDonald's. I'm really sorry, I've got allergy issues today. We made it over to McDonald's, and I already decided that I was going to eat whatever I wanted. And so I stood there looking at the menu, and I was like, okay, I can eat whatever I want. I'm going to eat an Angus burger, and I'm going to get it with fries. So I ordered stuff for the kids, and I stood there and I was like, I told the lady that was waiting on me, I said, I'm really sorry. I'm not really sure what I want. And she goes, that's okay. There's nobody in line behind me. So we, you know, I just kind of stood there for a minute. And I finally decided on a double cheeseburger. One of the little ones, you know, the little kid size ones, you know. So I got a double cheeseburger with fries and a drink. I still was feeling really bad, but I knew it was my blood sugar. So I went over and I got lemonade, and it was just regular old sugar lemonade, you know. And so I started drinking some of that, and I started feeling a little bit better. I probably ended up drinking about a cup before my food arrived. And I have created some really good habits. Even on my day of eating whatever I wanted, I could not bring myself to eat the bread. I ate 1/4 of a bun, and that's all I could eat. I pulled the bottom bun off. I pulled 1/4 of, you know, half of the top bun off, and I ate the meat, the cheese, and 1/4 of the bun. And then I ate maybe half the French fries over 30 to 45 minutes that we sat there and ate. Yeah, so I was actually kind of proud of myself for not just eating because I could eat. But I knew that it was going to make me feel miserable, and I wasn't willing to feel miserable. So anyway, we went to the grocery store after that, and we went over to my girlfriend's house, and I had bought ice cream for the kids and everybody. And so I made ice cream cones for everybody, those little cake cones, you know, they're like 15 calories. I mean, they're nothing. And so I made ice cream cones for everybody, and then I made myself one. And I would have piled it, high, before surgery. And I just filled it up so it was level, which is not much ice cream at all. I think it may be like a fourth of a cup or so. Um, and that's what I ate. So, yes, I ate ice cream, but I ate a very tiny amount of ice cream, comparatively speaking. So then I fixed dinner. And dinner, let's see. Yeah, double cheeseburger. Okay. And then dinner, well, for a snack that afternoon, it was the sugar. It was the sugar that I had in the ice cream cone. That made me hungry sooner because sugar high, sugar low. I ended up eating a piece of bacon that was in the refrigerator and it had already been cooked. And then for dinner, I had picked up a turkey pot pie at the grocery store. One of those Swanson turkey pot pies. There's nothing good for you in that pot pie. I just want to let you know that. Anyway, so I cooked it in the oven and I was all excited about it. I used to love them. And I've trained myself to eat protein first. So I started pulling it all apart looking for the turkey. It is a turkey pot pie in name only. There is hardly any turkey in that thing. I ate all the turkey out of it and then I went ahead and ate, a half, maybe 3/4 of it. But because it's all mush, it fit into my stomach really easily. Anyway, it was a whole bunch of calories for no nutrition, and I didn't feel like fixing anything else for myself, so I went ahead and ate it. I didn't feel great. Whatever. Okay. Ended up going up to my church that night. We were getting ready for Vacation Bible School and decorating our gym and all that good stuff. And so we got home at about 10 o'clock at night. Let me see. Okay, so at 10 o'clock at night, I was hungry. All those carbs, I was hungry. So I got the kids to bed, and then I had bought some multigrain Tostito tortilla chips. And I had 8 of those and a really low calorie dip. I had 2 servings of it, but it only ended up being like maybe 60 calories. Had quite a few carbs in the chips and stuff, but anyway, so I ate that and I wanted more food. Not because I was hungry, just because I wanted to eat. And I was letting myself eat whatever I wanted, right? So I had a glass of milk and oh my gosh, what else did I have? I had something else. I thought I had something else. I'm sorry. This is ridiculous. Oh, I did. For breakfast that morning I had cereal, which did not make me feel good, and I won't be having that again for a long time. No. Okay. It was just the chips and the dip. Okay. So I had the chips and the dip, and then an hour later, I was like, okay, it's about time for me to head to bed, whatever. And so it was about 11 o'clock, and I went ahead and took my psyllium husks and my vitamin. Keep in mind, I had eaten probably 3/4 of a pot pie at about 6 o'clock, and then at 10 o'clock I had eaten till I was very full with chips and dip, and an hour later, so at 11 o'clock I decided I was going to go ahead and take all that stuff. So I did, and I drank a lot of water with it, and then I had a glass of milk, chocolate milk. Oh gosh, food day was so bad. Anyway, so I started drinking, I drank all, my glass of water, glass and a half of water, and I started sipping on the milk, and oh my gosh, those psyllium husks, that capsule dissolved, and it started absorbing all the water and everything. I felt miserable. I was so miserable. My stomach hurt so bad. And I ended up, I was like, okay, I'm going to go to the bathroom. It was about 11:30. I was like, I'm going to the bathroom and I'm going to bed. And I'm just going to wait for this to pass because I feel horrible. I got in the bathroom and I threw up. And let me tell you, throwing up psyllium husks, nasty. Nasty. So, a word to the wise, take it on an empty stomach. If you've eaten, wait 2 hours before you take psyllium husks. Because I don't know why I thought that I could do that, because I wouldn't have taken Miralax like that, because it does expand because it absorbs fluid. That's part of how it works. So, good thing about that day, I learned that I have implemented some really good habits that are going to take me being very persistent and breaking. I have learned that I can be really stupid. um, and I've learned how to take psyllium husks, and to not be so greedy with food. If I'm not hungry, don't eat. Don't eat. And it takes a whole lot less food to actually satisfy me now. I could have eaten 4 of those chips and half in a one serving, which is like 2 tablespoons of that dip, and have been totally happy. And an hour later, I could have taken the psyllium husks and all that stuff and been fine, but I didn't. I was greedy and I ate all of it. So, I also wanted to share that because I wanted y'all to know I'm not perfect. I have days where I eat crap, and I don't beat myself up over it anymore. I just move on and make good choices for the rest of that day or for the next few days or whatever. But I do allow myself to eat junk every once in a while. Am I gonna give myself a day where I can eat whatever I want again? Not anytime soon. Not anytime soon. I felt pretty miserable that day for eating all that junk. The french fries, the pot pie, the Honey Nut Cheerios and milk, bad combo. I don't do well with having liquids and solids together. So, yeah. Learned some things about my sleeve that day. Learned some things about myself, and I just want to share with y'all. I have no idea how long I've talked, so hopefully this isn't like a 20-minute video. If it is, I'll try to shorten it. But anyway, I hope everybody has a great day. Let's all keep moving forward. Bye!